Don't miss the next episode of Arafta Bound by Fate.
Welcome back to the deep dive. So we have some really intense material to get into today.
Oh, absolutely. We're looking at the second fragmento, the promo trailer, for episode 9 of the Turkish series, Arafta.
And it's a lot. It's this condensed blast of drama, secrets, and it's all happening across multiple languages.
Right, so our mission really is to cut through that intensity and give you the dramatic core.
Get to the heart of it.
Exactly. We're going to extract the main story. It all revolves around a deadly family secret, this terrifying web of control, and a really ruthless promise of vengeance.
Okay, so let's jump straight in. Where does this whole thing ignite?
It starts with the character Mercan. She jolts awake from a nightmare, seeing another character, Tahir.
And that nightmare just propels her straight into a confrontation with her father, Haydar. She's asking about her sister, Elu.
And Haydar's reaction is just immediate damage control. He tries to shut it down with a lie. He says, "El marge hai meri beti, mi mirmari se marge."
So Elu died, my daughter. She died from an illness.
Exactly. And you see Mercan's mother there, just screaming, completely overcome, demanding to know what he's done. It's the moment that whole family fabric just rips apart.
Wow. But a secret that big, it never stays buried for long, especially not in a show like this. Who exposes the truth?
It's exposed almost instantly by Atesh.
Yeah.
He's the one who delivers the real bombshell.
What does he say?
He tells Mercan, she didn't return because she died because of your father, Haydar. That one line just shatters Haydar's story.
And it establishes the whole conflict right there.
Yeah.
Haydar's is responsible for a death.
And that gives Atesh all the power.
So now Atesh has this incredible piece of leverage.
And he uses it.
Yeah.
He starts pushing Mercan, show me. What are you hiding? He's actively using this secret to destabilize her father.
And he makes a direct threat.
Oh, yeah. He says, "I will make you regret this, Haydar."
But what's so interesting is Haydar's response. It's not fear, it's something else.
It's so cold and calculating. He doesn't back down at all. He just escalates. He tells his associate Nezir to find a strong man for a dual mission.
A dual mission?
Yeah, his words are both jobs follow and clean up.
Clean up. Wow. So he sees murder as just a necessary tool for survival.
That's it exactly. It's not a tragedy for him. It's just a problem to be solved.
So with all these threats flying around, where does this leave Mercan? She's not just a victim here. She seems to have her own plan.
She does. She tells Atesh that she is there to play the last game.
What's her end game in all this?
Well, it seems to be two things. Fulfilling some kind of promise and also getting rid of Atesh. She is fighting for her own freedom.
But Atesh is this huge obstacle.
Yeah.
And he has his own complications, right? There's another woman, Asla.
Right. Aslan is determined not to let that girl, Mercan, come between them. So the emotional stakes are already incredibly high.
And that brings us to maybe the most chilling part of the whole promo, Atesh's declaration of ownership over Mercan.
It's terrifying in how blunt it is. He just says, "You will always be mine."
But then he adds that last line.
"I am your husband and your boss. Remember that."
It's not a partnership. It's a statement of total domination.
And that hierarchy, that need for control, is really the prelude to his ultimate goal, vengeance.
So how did that play out?
We see him sitting near a grave, and he makes this vow. He says, "I will make those who took happiness from us taste sorrow. I will take away their loved ones."
So this isn't just about winning, it's about inflicting an equal amount of pain.
It is. It perfectly frames this recurring line in the trailer. Like oldudu gibi davranıyorum. It means, I treat people the way they deserve.
So to synthesize this for you, the listener, the whole tension really rests on this one question. Is the truth about Ailu the key that unlocks Mercan's freedom from both her father and Atesh? Or is it just another tool Atesh will use to win his last game?
Which leaves a pretty important question for you to think about. If this whole conflict is built on this idea of characters getting what they deserve, then you have to ask yourself, who among them, Atesh, Mercan, or Haydar, actually has the power to define what deserved even means? Whose version of justice will win?